Three ballers.
All right, three ballers. I'm gonna start, and you're gonna take the second guy, and I'm gonna
Yeah,
finish
yeah,
up
yeah.
because we got something new this year. The last guy
Yeah,
we introduce, the top baller, they're gonna win a
yeah.
T-shirt. All right.
Yes, sir.
We,
They're gonna
we,
get a
we're gonna we're gonna
workout
we're
T-shirt.
gonna bring out that baller swag, and we're gonna delegate to the top ballers every week, man. So now it's something
Exactly.
at stake. It's not just being named the top baller. You are actually gonna win something if you are becoming the top baller. So,
Yep.
I hope you guys appreciate that, and let's just
Yeah.
get into it, bro.
Let's get into it, bro. Let's start
All
off
right,
with first baller.
first baller, ISOL royalty is all I'm gonna say, man. This guy, he did it all for ISOL. He played defense, sniffing out a screen pass here. It's Elias Avne, as you can see, celebrating with these guys. He impressed me this game. Like, I knew he was a dog, I knew he was good, but this game he did it all. He did it all. Deep passes and runs up the middle, 10 yards, more than 10 yards a lot of times. And also on defense, just making solid stops and good runs on offense. Like, he did it all for Iceland. He carried the team on their back, and I think Arne had a good game. A couple other guys had a good game, but nobody had a game like. And he can move. Look at this, whoop and whoop. Like, takes a deep tackle and a middle linebacker to bring it backwards there. And he did it all for Eidsvoll, just moving the chain all. When they needed something, Elias was there, and he brought it to them.
Oh yeah, that's for sure. And he's been doing that for a couple of years now. And got to give my shout outs to Elias, man. Definitely a baller. All right, let's move on to number two here. Let's go with the quarterback himself, Jabari Harris, really showing off all of his experience here, just reading the pocket, reading where the blitz is coming, reading where the pocket is collapsing, and just taking a step in and then getting his extra yards. So he was getting a lot of yards on the field as a runner this game, but he also had a lot of impact in the passing game. But as you
Look
can
at
see
this.
right here, goes
He
on the
bounced.
sideline, breaks a tackle, keeps going, ends up with a touchdown, and that is huge, man. It just shows that this guy he hasn't really fallen a long way from his Achilles injury. It doesn't look like it's affecting his game whatsoever, in my opinion, and that's a really cool thing to see. And I hope he stays healthy for the entire season. And great baller for sure. Definitely deserves the spot.
Yeah. Jabari Harris is baller number two, but now let's move on to the top baller who's getting the T-shirt, and we're gonna keep it in Kristiansand because this guy, he was everywhere. He was on offense, catching touchdown passes, 3 of them. He caught 3 touchdown passes. Of course,
Ooh.
is Anlien. Of course, man. We knew he was a baller coming into the season, and he just keeps proving it how much he's worth for the Glads team. And also, he played defense, man, sniffing out screen passes. He got an interception on defense, and I think he got like 200 yards receiving on offense. Like, he's just a true athlete and just playing everywhere and really making sure that his presence is felt on the field. And he's just a leader too. I think he's a captain this year. Like, he's a guy everybody can look up to if they want to, like, get to watch a guy that can really play ball. And look at his 85-yard, the weekend's longest touchdown right there. Anlien, man, top baller. He deserved that spot for sure, and we knew it coming in too. Like,
Oh,
he
yeah.
was gonna bring it.
For sure. Definitely deserves that top spot. And he's the first ever receiver, or he will be the receiver of the T-shirt that we're going to give away. And
Yep.
just a heads up for you, Alan, that is a workout shirt. So you could use that under your jersey or whenever you're working out in the gym or at practice, whatever you want to do, man. That's all yours. And
Yeah.
it's going to say Ballers on the T-shirt as well. So it's going to be a really cool thing that you could represent yourself and show everybody that, hey, I'm one of the top dogs in Norway, man. Don't mess with me. So
Yeah.
there you go.
Hopefully, I'm gonna get that T-shirt on before I go to Kristiansand next weekend. I can just bring it down and
Yeah.
hand it out to you personally, Alan. But for now, just
Yeah.
congrats. You're the top baller, and also congrats to Jabari and Elias for reaching up. And we got to give out some honorable mentions here because we kind of knew who was gonna be the ballers, but there were definitely some guys that was like, hey, I could do it too. You know what I mean? And
Oh, yeah.
let's start
Oh,
with
yeah.
the trolls. the top
Honorable
spot.
mentions.
Honorable mentions. We got on offense. We got Pierre Gordon, who had like an 80-yard touchdown. He had some catches. He had some good runs also. Like he made a really good game for him at the Trolls, and also
Yep.
Sondre Lunde, I think, right?
Yeah.
Number 11.
Backer.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
backup
Yeah. Number 11.
quarterback.
Yep.
He every
Yeah.
time he got the ball, he was just speed, and he tried to hurdle Eitzel guy. I don't know if you remember that.
I saw that. I
Yeah,
saw that. I don't
and
think
just
he. I don't think that was too comfortable for him on the way down, but it was a nice attempt.
yeah, fire up his team for sure, and
Yeah.
just an exciting guy, and super excited to see what he can do this season. And on defense, they got a couple guys on defense too. I think Yehad had a really good. He had like 3 really good pass deflections. He had some
Crazy
tackles
good
for
game.
loss.
Yeah.
Really, really
And I
good
knew
DB
this.
game.
I knew that Jihad is a good football player because when I played him in Sarpsborg when we played
Yeah.
those guys last time, that dude's a hard guy to get down with the ball. I'm
Mhm.
actually surprised they didn't use him on offense anymore
They
than
did
he
a
than he
couple
than he
times.
was.
Couple times.
Yeah, but I'm surprised they didn't use him more than what they did because that guy's he knows how to run with it. So yeah, and he's hard to bring down. But he showed up and made some crazy plays on the defensive side. And also another guy, so you were probably going to mention. I'm just going to mention him right now. We got Jakob Riebert, number 5, balling out, dude. All around the field, man. Really making plays, really making clutch plays. Like you saw on that earlier catch there from Elias. Jakob was the one chasing him down, man. If he wasn't there, that was a touchdown, you know. So
For sure.
and he had a lot of nice pass deflections as well. So yeah, I got to give my shout outs to where shout out is due. Game recognized game, you know what I mean, in the backfield. You also were a safety, so you know how it is.
Yeah, and also one more guy on the Tulsa defense, Eddie Dos Santos, had a really, really good game.
Oh yeah,
He was so clutch. He was the most clutch player on that field because he could fall down. He actually he fell down one time and it was a screenplay on 4th or 3rd down, and he just stand up and
Yeah.
oh shit, the ball is right here, knocked it down. You know, like a
yeah,
super clutch
yeah. I
moment.
saw that. I remember that.
And
I remember that.
and he had some really good tackle for loss. I think he put pressure on Michael all day long. Like he was their top defensive lineman, that's for sure.
Yeah.
And on Eitzel,
I think that's gonna.
obviously, well,
Oh yeah, forgot about the boys. No, yeah. Go ahead.
yeah, on Eitzel, obviously Arne Gust had a really good game. He scored a touchdown, had some really, really good pass plays. One that got brought back for a penalty, I think, but other than that, he was definitely the top target of Michael, besides Elias.
Yeah.
And
That's for sure. And we had yeah, like you said, Elias, who is already a baller, so we already talked about him. But yeah, on the defensive side of the ball, we got our crazy D line who's just made plays the entire game. We have Jürgen, Joachim, and Sverre. All of those 3 balled out. Same with Sondre. Sondre also balled out. But unfortunately, Sverre went down with an injury. In that game, unfortunately, but he really showed that he's been working out a lot this offseason. Some of these tackles that he had like crazy tackles for loss.
Before
Like
he
it
went
was
down
it
with
was
injury,
crazy.
before he went
Yeah.
down, he had 3 tackles for loss, and
Yeah,
and Joachim also had like 2 or 3 tackles for loss in the game. So
for
I
sure.
saw D-line shut the run down for sure, except that 180-yard rush that
Yeah.
and that Sondre Lunde rush when he hurdled the guy too. Those 2
Yeah.
rushes
One last guy I want to give a little props to on the defensive side of the ball for
number 7?
Eitzel is number 7 rookie.
Rookie, right?
He's his first ever game on the senior level for us on the defensive side of the ball, and he really showed it up. He did what was expected of him, but because I knew he was a baller. I've been seeing him at practice, and I've been working out with him. And this kid really is an athletic kid and has a lot of potential to do great stuff in football in Norway.
Yeah. I remember that play down the sideline. I think it was Eirik Lystad who was trying to catch the ball
on a fade
right
route.
when he got the ball.
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh, he's a good catch!" And then number 7 just came in, boom, punched the ball out
Wow.
right
There we go.
when he caught it. Like it was perfect time
Yep.
and everything. So he definitely had a good game. Let's head over to Kristiansand for some honorable mentions there.
Yeah.
Let's start with Kristiansand. I mean, the running back number 10, he really surprised me. Chapman. I know him as a DB and as a slot wide receiver, and this year he's a really good running back too. I didn't know, but
Yeah.
but he got like 10 plus yards every time he caught the ball, and then so did number 17 Joshua Harrell, and number 25 had a really good game too. But also I want to shout out to all the O line of Glads. They dominated that game. Like, I was this close to be like ballers of the week. Could it be a group? Could it be a petition group? I don't know. Like, we haven't done that before, and
No.
they had a really good game. And also Darius Slade on defense, boom, just a boom hit stick. Like, he's so fast compared to his size.
Yeah.
It's crazy. You're gonna see him,
Yeah.
bro. You're gonna see it.
Definitely. No, I'm excited. All right, I don't even know if I'm excited. You know, I'm a coach now. I'm not a player. If I was a player, I would have been excited. But as a coach, you know, it's a different vibe. You know,
Yeah.
I'm excited for game always, but you know, it's a little bit more of that. It's a different kind of nervousness.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird, but anyways, it is cool, and I'm excited to meet those guys. And I think they're gonna be tough, bro. I think they're
Yeah.
gonna be tough to beat.
On Starfighters, we want to shout out Jaden, their safety, the import safety, just a really good physical presence on the field, and really a highlight reel on defense. Like, if it was a tackle made, like they needed a big tackle, Jaden was there, and Glad's really exploited to run like where he was not, because that was like kind of the weak side of the defense. So Jaden
Yeah.
really made his presence felt, that's for sure. And also
Yeah.
I want to shout out their Emil, the Swedish guy, Emil, yeah.
Yeah.
He scored their only touchdown, and he's a good running back. I don't know why we never saw him again after they scored that touchdown. Maybe they want to save him a little bit, or he went out with an injury.
Yeah.
I hope not. I hope we're going to see a lot of him this year.
Yeah. Yeah. Hopefully, he can play the next weekend against us.
All right, that was the honorable mentions. I think we're going to
Yeah.
continue to do some honorable mentions.
One thing. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you, but I forgot to say number 7. We just said number 7. I forgot to say his name. His name is Eddie Coleman. He's playing out there with his brother on the field as well, so that's pretty cool.
And we're going to continue to do some shout outs, because 3
Yeah.
ballers are just not enough to represent all you guys out there. We want
No,
to give
no.
everybody shout out. But you know, the 3 ballers, they get their highlight tapes on the show, so that's a little bit little bit extra treat right there. You other guys,
It is the 3
get a
ballers
mention.
for a reason.
Right.
Exactly. It is the 3 ballers for a reason. They really like showed up like in a different way. And and if you want to be featured there, hey, make some plays. D line, get like go crazy, have fun. Hey, DBs, get some picks, you know, get some pick sixes. Offense scores points. You know,
we want
that's how you get
some
there.
defensive ballers too, you know.
Oh yeah, for sure. I don't think we've ever had a DB, or
Well-
we had me last year, but I don't know who else.
Well, Alan Lean, we got him.
He's
so
a receiver though. Come on.
Yeah, but he got an interception.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Still a
all right.
receiver. He's a receiver in my books. Come on, DBs, we need to step up. We need to step up, boys.
All right, that concludes 3 ballers, guys. We'll be back for next week for your favorite segment. I know you love it.